Hi, it's Emily Cressy with HomeSmart Real Estate in Seattle, and today I wanted to talk to you about selling your luxury home. So when we talk about luxury real estate in the Seattle market, that covers a broad spectrum of things. The home that I was showing today was about $1.5 million, which I would say was very nice. It was 3,500 square feet, but it wasn't a, wow, this guy must own a yacht and eat caviar every night for dinner house either. It was a nice family home. It had 5 bedrooms. The great room on the main floor had a vaulted ceiling with exposed wood beams. It had an older fireplace chimney that went all the way through the roof, and it was built in the 1950s, so it had a unique, somewhat dated, but lovely architectural style. The lot was on a sloping hill, and there was only a 1-car garage, so you had to back down the hill or else back up into your driveway when you arrived. And the yard was woodsy. They had done a nice job of leveling off some area for entertaining in the back. The master bedroom suite was upstairs, and the downstairs had a basement with 7.5 foot ceiling, so it was walkable, but there wasn't room for my very tall brother-in-law to do a lot of jumping jacks. If he were to move into this house, the workout room would not have been downstairs. So does that qualify as luxury real estate? And I think almost anywhere in the country, spending $1.5 million, yes, would make you feel like you were in the luxury market. What can you buy for that is another question. This was a fairly nice area. It was in Northwest Seattle, Richmond Beach, Shoreline, Innis Arden type of neighborhood. It wasn't super fancy, but it had a lot of space. It was a great home for entertaining, and it was very well put together. So I think that luxury is in the eye of the beholder, and a lot of times people wonder, how do people afford these homes? And the answer is by leveling up in your real estate situation. So you might start with a less expensive home, $300,000, $500,000 home, wait for it to appreciate in equity. Let's say you wait and you have $200,000 in equity and you're making more money at your job, so now you can go into a $800,000 home, and you wait until that appreciates and you have $400,000 or $500,000 in equity, let's say, and then you can roll that into something bigger and still have it be affordable. So if you're willing to move somewhat frequently, every 10 years, let's say, that's the national average. So you're willing to move, you're willing to maybe put some sweat equity or some improvements into a home that can certainly accelerate the process of letting the home appreciate. And you also have the question of, what is the real estate market doing? How is our appreciation rate? How quickly are things climbing? Are you in an area that's going to be popular, valuable long-term, off the beaten track? You're not real close to Aurora. You don't have a lot of traffic or bus or other problems that are going to make the area less valuable over time. Typically, location-wise, closer to downtown has appreciated more quickly. So if you're interested in luxury real estate, you might have a piece of property that you consider to be luxury real estate, or maybe you're not sure if it is considered. Why don't we just talk about what's going on with the property and who you think the target market was? In this case, it was a lovely house that we were looking at, but the interested buyer had younger children. And so she didn't want her kids having their bedrooms on the main floor right by the front door where they could pop outside to play in the street, when she and her husband would be up on a different level, sleeping in on Saturday morning while who knows what was going on down below. Likewise, the master bedroom suite had a little porch with a gate going out onto the roof. And that's the type of thing where if she was downstairs doing laundry, her kids would probably find their way up there and start playing frisbee on the roof. So even though it was a lovely home, it wasn't a great fit for them. And that doesn't mean it's priced wrong. It doesn't mean that there's anything different that the owners need to do to sell it. It's just kind of a matter of people finding the right home at the right time for them in their cycle of life. A lot of times on these luxury homes, it's not a do or die, gotta move type of situation. It could be if it was a relocation or death in the family or new job, something like that. Things do happen even in that price range where people have to move quickly, but frequently they're just sort of looking for the right home when the time is right. If things can entice them, then they will move out there. So making your home a destination, having kids the right age, it's all a combination of factors. So luxury homes do tend to move a little bit slower. Typically when the market softens, they're one of the first home categories to soften. But what we might consider a luxury home, what the market might consider a luxury home, has certainly changed over time. So if you are in the luxury home market, maybe you have a waterfront property, maybe you have a view property, maybe you have a nice house in a primo location near the city, I would be happy to help you get a better feel for what the market dynamics are in that particular area and take a look at what's going to be involved in getting it sold the right time of year, the right staging, the right setup to help you garner the best price and attract the right kind of buyers. So again, my name is Emily Cressy. I'm so happy that you're here. Feel free to visit my website, homeproassociates.com. We have some great information for sellers, buyers, and particularly the luxury market that I think would be a good fit for you. So I'll put a link down here and make sure you get over to that information. Thanks so much for visiting. If I can do anything to help you, you just give me a call at 206-395-6262. Again, Emily Cressy, and I look forward to serving you.